Welcome back, trainers. So we are going to be taking a look at the sprites Niantic added to Pokemon GO today, the 8-bit ones. Discuss a few other things like the shiny Markrow, which I have not really been hunting because I'm just kind of taking a little break. I'm still playing, and I'm still definitely looking for the shiny. It's just I'm not going to pursue it hard right now because that Mew grind was, it wasn't so difficult, but it was just very tedious and was out very late. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at them. And my opinion on this is I absolutely love this. I said it on my previous video. I just love 8-bit designs. I used to make 8-bit designs a long time ago. So this is right up my alley. Old school Pokemon players are gonna enjoy this quite a bit. I find it that it's kind of funny. The people that are complaining about it are people who never really played Pokemon before. So it is what it is. So the shinies don't appear shiny. They do have the little sparkle next to them. And if you're wondering, is this going to stay? It's an April Fool's joke, I do believe. If you read this here, let's go look. It's completely sarcastic. So it's very self-explanatory there. So I would like to see, what's really funny too? Look at how it's like, you see the Mew, the Mareep, and then these, the Lugia. I love that. Very, very cool. Very interesting, to say the least. All right, so if they do add an option to keep this on or turn it off, that would be magnificent. I would love that. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at all the sprites from the top all the way down to the bottom, just to see what we have here. Maybe you don't have a few of the Pokemon I have, and maybe you have some that I don't have, but let's just go through all of them, seeing that I have quite a bit, almost the whole collection, other than the regional exclusives. Okay, so we're just going to scroll down here, because if you do click on them, it's not 8-bit, it just goes to the regular design. Alright, so let's just take a look here. But before we start, let me go ahead and check something really fast, because I did have, was using my Go Plus. So let's go ahead and go to recent. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't find a shiny Markrow, because that would be something if I had one right under my nose and I didn't even realize it. So, alright. I don't think I've looked at all of them yet, even though I've seen all these sprites before, because if you've played the old Pokemon games, you have more than likely seen these. So yeah, none of the Pikachus have their hats. Nope. And like I said, the shinies are not going to appear shiny. They will have their sparkles next to them. I really like that Nidoking design. I like all of these. Really, how I really feel is I want to put my hand in the phone, grab these sprites, and pull them out and set them on my counter and lay them all out and just have them as a collection. Sounds weird. That's how much I like these sprites. That's how much I like 8-bit designs. They're so simple. They're made with squares, and the shading is just it's beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's go. Some of them do look funny. Like Vileplume looks hilarious. Look at it. And as we continue on, there's some pretty hilarious ones. Mr. Biggs, Persian, I like that. Alright, so I hope you guys are enjoying this event. Look at Poliwhirl. That looks pretty funny. Alakazam. It's funny to me, considering he's like a pretty lightweight looking Pokemon and skinny. It's kind of a chunky looking design. Machamp looks pretty hilarious with his eye like that. Look at Tentacruel. I think that one could have been done a little better. It's not like Niantic did it. That's just the general design overall in the Pokemon game. It's not bad. They're all good. It's just some of them can be tweaked, I think, a little bit. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And I would love to redo them. Not like I'm saying, oh, Nintendo, hire me. I'll make them for you. But, just personally just making my own. Look at the thing on Slowpoke's tail. Looks pretty funny. Magneton, I like the way that looks. Looks pretty cool. But then again, I like all of these. And I definitely like Muck. He has that mean looking eye. Looks pretty cool. Gengar looks pretty neat too. I would change probably the leg farthest away from us. Probably make it stick out a little bit more like of a stance. But hey, that's just my thoughts. Hypno looks pretty cool. Actually, that looks really good. His eyes look amazing. You can see his intense look, I guess. I don't know. Electrode. It's funny. It looks a little small. Maybe a little. It could be just slightly bigger. Executor looks great. Hitmonchan looks really cool. Has that eye. I really like the eye design. Same with Hitmonlee. He has that mad eye. I like angry eyes on Pokemon. Lickitung looks funny. He has the glossy looking eye there. And see, the thing about 8-bit designs is they can be done so... There can be so much detail with just using blocks. Alright, now Starmie's design I'm not too fond of, actually, for the 8-bit. I mean, it looks okay. And then you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what, can you do better? Actually, probably. I'm not saying I'm better than the designers of these sprites. I'm just saying, you know, I've been around the block making these. Electrode, Electabuzz. He has quite a big head. Same with Magmar. Pinsir has a huge mouth. Gyarados looks really good. That's a good design there. Lapras is a good design as well. And I know some of these are pretty hard to design. I know maybe I'm complaining, but it's kind of hard to make some of these with that given space and all the details that they have. And this is the Ditto, the 405 that I caught. Let me see the date here. Yep, that was the one that I found. I can't believe I still found it. My first try was a Rattata. I already knew the general area where I should find the Ditto. And I've seen a lot of comments when people were saying, how do you think you're going to find it? Because I said on a previous video that I'm going to go and I'm going to catch the Ditto. And I know I'm going to get it. And look what I did. I said I was going to catch the Mew tomorrow, which is today, in a video I made yesterday. And I did it. I do what I say. I just know my general area very well. I know where to catch the Pokemon, and I know where they're at. And I know where the Dittos are. Flareon looks good. I like that design. The only thing is his head's a little bit flat, but that's okay. Porygon is pretty neat. Omnistar's head, it's okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Aerodactyl looks like a dinosaur. Snorlax, pretty good. Always like the Articuno one. I like that, just the plain bird body with the wings spread out there. Same with Zapdos. All the legendary birds are like that. My favorite part of Zapdos is the black on its wings. I admire that a lot. Yep. And Moltres looks good. I think it's my favorite one out of all of them. And we have the Dratini's, because they're not going to be shiny. The color variants, at least. Let's click on Dragonair. Interesting. Well, that's a shiny, so we're not going to wait for that to load forever. I'm already taking a lot of time as it is, talking about all the individual sprites. Mewtwo looks absolutely amazing. Mew, on the other hand... Oh my goodness. Mew's face, it's just too, like, the front looks like a bent over beak. That needs to be fixed. Like, the sprite that's where it's bent down needs to be pointed up a little bit more. Personally, I'm not saying it's a flaw. This is just me being somebody who's designed 8-bit sprites. My criticism, okay? It looks hilarious. Meganium looks great. Typhlosion looks awesome. Feraligatr. And then you have all these in between. Everything looks awesome. Crobat's mouth looks all jumbled up. Alright. So, Togepi, Togetic. All these look great. Ampharos is cute. He has a cute face. I like that a lot. I like the little nose the darker yellow at the tip there, that nice little touch. All right, so just moving along. Espeon looks amazing. Espeon looks great. So does Umbreon. No shiny Markrow. Slowking. Slowking, Slowking, Slowking. All right, so Mischievous looks like she just got a haircut or something. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not. I don't really like it too much. The Unknowns, pretty cool. They all have their own sprite for every individual letter. Fortress, looks like he's giving you the crazy eye. What you doing? What you doing over there, boy? And then you have Steelix looking good. Caesar, yeah, I like it. The only thing I don't really like is the eye. I think it could be done a little bit better, but please don't take this as like a complaint video. This is me, like I said, being an 8-bit designer. I just have to throw my criticism here. Mantine looks completely hilarious. It looks like it just fell down on the floor, flop face first, splat. That's funny. I even have a Mantine. I kept that 97 because I try to keep one of every Pokemon. Otherwise, you know, some I just transfer, like stage 1 or 2 that are completely useless. I just don't need it. I just transfer them. Although it's going to be a good idea to keep as many high IV Pokemon that you have, decent CP, because you never know what is going to be the next Community Day Pokemon, and you want to have one on hand ready to go to evolve to get that Community Day move, right? Smoochums looks pretty funny. Actually looks more, it doesn't really look like a baby, to be honest, when you click on it, or when you are just looking at the sprite. Raikou, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And Entei also looks... Actually, Entei is a very good design. The eye is very well done. I like that a lot. Suicune, actually a very good design as well. Pupitar. It is Pupitar. It looks like it. Tyranitar. It looks pretty good. I like that a lot. Lugia. Amazing. Ho-Oh. Looking good. And all of these look pretty amazing. The only... except for Blaziken. His eye looks a little funny. And Mudkip. Or, sorry, Swampert. It's well done. I just don't like it personally, that look. And most of the things that I don't like on these, some of them are the eyes. Now, yeah, I don't want to keep going on about the complaint. Let's just go on. But after I said I'm not going to complain, Breloom has that beak thing like Mew. That bent over beak needs to be a little bit more lifted. Needs a little plastic surgery there. 8-bit surgery. Slacking looks hilarious with his nose. Hariyama. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Nosepass looks funny. Sableye looks pretty realistic. It's like the closest design almost to all of the Pokemon compared to its normal picture. Because it's probably just so simple. It's like purple and that's about it. Aggron. Aggron has a huge old head there. Let's keep moving along here. Yep. Yep. And see that? Alright, let's look at Flygon. You see that eye? That's pretty good. I love how they do the shine. How they have the lighter red towards the side there, and then they have the white dot indicating that there's some sort of dome or something over it that's clear that you can clearly see, or possibly an eye. If you've never seen what a Flygon looks like before, but you are familiar with 8-bit design, you would be able to tell that that's a glossy eye. But they did a good job compared to if it would load. I don't know why this is not loading here. Okay, there we go. See, it has that kind of like goggles over its eyes. Pretty well designed sprite. Look at... Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, let's just keep moving along. Cradley looks great. I like that design a lot. Yeah, those are all pretty good. Bayonet looks awesome. I like the eye design there. Good job. And everything else is pretty decent. Salamence looks great. Now that is a good eye design. Nice. Very nice. And Kyogre is a very well designed sprite as well. Metagross is okay. Groudon, very good design. I think I like that. Looks like he's looking up. And then you have Rayquaza. And you know, some of these are very hard to design. So there you have it. There is my take on these sprites. I hope you didn't think I was... Let's go back really quick. Hold on. No, that's good. I hope you didn't think I was being too harsh. I just, you know, taking a look at the sprites so we can come back and look at this again one day and, you know, reminisce. Like I said, I really hope they add a feature where you can just turn it off and turn it on, because the response to this, there's a lot of people that really like these. So hopefully we can do that in the future. And there's my Mew. Oh, my 3000 CP Mew. I'm loving that. It still does have another power up to go, which I don't think there's no point for me to do it because that number is so nice. And I did change its quick move and its charge move, as you probably can tell from the last video. But the quick move, I just changed that one and actually just made a battle video, which we'll be uploading later on. So with that said, will I be changing these moves up? And I know you guys are asking me, what is the best moveset for Mew? And personally, guys, it really all depends on what you're attacking. But if you just want it, the facts straight up, what is the highest DPS despite what you're attacking? Probably Solar Beam, and I'm not too sure what the quick move would be. I have to look into it. I haven't really been checking that out too much. I've just been so busy doing other things. So, all right. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. And that is my take on the 8-bit designs. I love them. Hopefully we get the option to keep them. Catch you all next time. Take care.